How's it going, guys? So as I said in the last video, I went around looking for some garbage that I could use to make some stuff out of, and that was when I remembered that after some guys put in this deck, they left this big giant pile of wood here for whatever reason. I don't know why they didn't take it away, but I got to thinking and I thought that I might be able to make a pretty cool shield and maybe a Warhammer too out of it. So let's get to work. So here's what I've gathered for the shield. I've got these 1¼ inch boards, 3 of them, and I've got 1 3/4 inch board. I've got this steel handle from like a fence or a gate or something. All this extra stuff I just found laying around in my basement. I've got a nylon strap, and then for the Warhammer I've got another 1¼ inch board and a couple more smaller pieces of the same thickness, and then right here I've got this steel faceplate from some electrical housing. And I wish I could say needless to say, but I know some genius is going to comment on this. This is not supposed to be the most high quality thing you can make. This is not supposed to look good. This is just some down and dirty resourcefulness. Like, come the zombie apocalypse, you might not have time to go to Home Depot and buy a bunch of stuff. You might have to just slap stuff together out of stuff that somebody left over from building a deck. So don't expect anything pretty from this. Alright, so we're going to take those 3 1¼ inch boards, just put them next to each other. Grabbed another one of those 3/4 inch boards, but now we're gonna put it on top right here. Now grab your speed square, make a mark right at the edge, and then make some 45-degree lines on the corners. I'm just marking out where I'm gonna put all my screws. Now we're gonna drill some pilot holes. Now we're going to use a jigsaw to cut the corners off. Alright, now we're marking out where we're going to put the strap. I should probably say something about this. And in case you didn't see my last video and you were gonna ask, this is from my cats, okay? I'm not really depressed or anything. Now we measure out the forearm. So I heated up a screw on the stove and then I burned a hole through this so that it melts around the edges of the inside so that it doesn't fray. And then I'm gonna take a washer and a screw, go through the washer and screw it in. And now we're going to start on the Warhammer. So draw out the shape of the handle that you want, and this is also going to be where you decide what the shape of the head is going to be like. So we've got the shape drawn out, now we're going to cut it with the jigsaw. Now we're going to shape out the 2 smaller pieces. And then I got this idea that instead of putting it square like this, we could turn it this way and then bend these edges around here so that we could put the screws into the side. And we still might put some screws in the front, but not only do I think this will look a little bit cooler, I think having a smaller striking surface instead of just this big flat mallet would also do a lot more damage. I used my vise to make the bends, and this is looking pretty good for a literal piece of garbage. Now I'm going to stand on top of this thing to make sure that the plates stay flat on top of the wood, and then Dan is going to put some screws into these little things that they put in the factory. Alright, now this is already a pretty terrifying functional weapon, but we're just going to do a little aesthetic and comfort shaping, like rounding out the handle. And we're also going to cut off these corners so this head has more of like a barrel shape to it.
Eli's inside, working on the thing, and I'm just here on tool guard duty. Yep. That's my job.
Now we're doing a quick hockey tape wrap because the handle's wide enough that you don't really need to wrap any paracord cushioning around it. So there it is. Now, is this the most reliable weapon you can make? No. But will it do more damage than punching? And is this the sturdiest, most attractive shield you'll ever see? No. But will it put a layer between you and a zombie and feel better than getting your arm chopped off by a machete? So thank you guys so much for watching. I don't really need either of these, so just for a little fun outro, we'll see in a fight between a Scrapwood shield and Scrapwood Warhammer which one wins. So talk to you guys later. Bye. So far, the hammer is in the lead. And actually, the hammer just broke at the handle. So there we have it. The hammer kinda won, but it still broke. That's it. See ya. Hey guys, quick final word. I just wanted to say thank you a lot for your positivity and support with my recent announcement that the next month might not have quite as many real weapon builds as I would like with all that bogus traffic light ticket stuff. But I just wanted to let you guys know that this isn't the end of the channel. One of the statutes of the Zednauts is resourcefulness, so I'm gonna make it work somehow. If I'm gonna call myself the Alpha, I've got to be the best example of a Zednaut that anybody can be. So I'm not gonna beg for money. I promise I'm not gonna beg for money. But there were about 10 or 15 people in the last video that actually asked about it. So for you guys, yes, I actually do have a PayPal account that you can donate to if you would like. It's elachus@yahoo.com. If you do the send money to a friend option, then I get to use pretty much the whole amount. Or if you want to take it a step further, you can actually become a patron of mine on patreon.com/ZednautAlpha. I only charge for actual weapon builds, so if you only want to pay for maybe 2 weapon builds a month, then you can do that. They have everything set up really nice. So yeah, that's really all I got. So really, this time, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.